What's the daily message for today? 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 What's the daily message for today, guys? Great rising, each and every one of you. May this message find you in perfect love and peace, and may it reaches all those it is intended for at this moment in time. How y'all doing? Hey. All right, y'all. What's the daily message? Okay, so today, this is gonna be all about you and recognize. Well, I ain't gonna say recognizing because at this point we done with recognizing. Yo, it's time to break those patterns. Like, some of us are going through challenges because we refuse to not only see the destructive patterns that we do, and this is in relation to like ourselves, you know, the patterns and how we talk to ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, how we think about ourselves, how we even show up for ourselves, right? It's also in how we interact with people. You know, how do you respond when you're rejected? How do you react to someone that you really, really want in your life and they don't reciprocate it? You know, or how do you act when you get in a relationship with somebody? Like those patterns and things like that. That's the kind of stuff that, you know, I'm going to use the word recognize. That's the kind of stuff that we should be recognizing. But at this point, y'all, not only should we be recognizing it, but there should be some action involved there. We have gone through this before. Your past recognizing those patterns, and now you should be making active efforts to not only be aware of it but then move on changing it. You know what I'm saying? If you know that when you get in relationships you get consumed and you get caught up and you lose your own identity and you kind of merge yourself to, you know, to be loved and accepted by this person, so you just become a chameleon all of a sudden, and you know, you like the things that they like and you do the things that they want you to do and all of these different things so that you can have them close to you, you know, like, or you may be someone, you know, who thinks that people are always talking about them behind their back, or you may be someone, you know, who always, you know, feel or who always gets in this pattern of, you know, up and down emotions. You may be someone who don't even recognize that you overreact to situations. You're in this cycle of, you know, constantly like snapping and being angry or always thinking the worst. But this is the time to not only become self-aware of those destructive things that we're doing, because they're all destructive, but for us to make the active effort to stop those things, and and to recognize it while you're in the midst of it. It's easy to look back at something after you done blew it up and be like, oh, well, I shouldn't have did that. But it's so much easier to it's so much easier for all parties involved if you're proactive and you stop it before it blows up. You know, you understand those areas and those parameters and those things about you that you know, that hurt and harm you. You know, you may be someone that, you know, can't stand to look at yourself in the mirror and see anything great. You know, these are important things that you should be recognizing, but not only recognize it, but now put forth action. If you're someone that don't like that, now do something about it. You know, it doesn't stop with just, oh, okay, well, now I know this about me and now I feel bad about it. No, do something about it, y'all. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience. So have your human experience, but then learn from it, grow from it, become better. Some of you are dealing with narcissist energy around you and related to business and your personal relationships. That narcissist energy ain't nothing to play with. I just say, you know what I'm saying? It really isn't, because there's a lot of love bombing involved. There's a lot of manipulation involved. And especially when you don't necessarily know you're the narcissist or that you're dealing with the narcissist energy. But there is a lot of healing and there is a lot of ability to like be free from that free from that narcissist energy. It definitely comes with self-awareness, recognizing whether you are the narcissist or you're dealing with a narcissist, and how to disconnect and detach yourself from that. And it doesn't mean that every narcissist that you encounter you have to steer clear away from, but you do have to understand the triggers and the areas in the areas in where you can be manipulated, and it can give you anxiety in your life. So that's something to pay attention to. A lot of you are definitely growing in areas of your spirituality. You're definitely being called to do different things and to express spirituality in different ways. And all I could say, y'all, is just keep going no matter what it is. Like, stand firm on what you believe and don't let anybody change that for you. You have the power to determine your reality. You have the power to determine what spirituality is for you, and you have the power to express it however it is that you want to. So you do that, but by all means express it and be consistent with expressing it. A lot of us are being woken up. A lot of us are being told and are being inspired and are being like pushed in these areas of where you're finally feeling fulfilled, where you're finally getting stimulated, where you're finally feeling fulfilled. Some of you are living in the fear of that, but hey, you're going to have to work through that this season, and I really, really hope and pray that you do. A lot of you are, you're going to start to see the things that you've been pouring into people and the things that you've been doing for people. It is starting to come back for you. It is starting to come back to you. It's coming back to you. Karma, the good karma, and also the bad karma, y'all. So be mindful of that. If you're not doing people right and you doing things behind people's back, I'm telling you, things done in the dark will always come to light, and that time is coming now as well. So be mindful of that. And y'all, just take this time. Like, I know it may be difficult for a lot of people. I know you may feel alone at times, and I'm telling you, take the time right now to take that alone time. Understand that alone time is for a reason. It is for you to focus on certain things without necessarily distractions, but to come on back and always stay connected to the people that you really trust and the people that are in your inner circle that can really help push you and inspire you. Like, the things that you're going through, it may seem very, very difficult and very, very challenging right now, but I'm telling you, it's all designed for a reason. If you can push past those emotions and get past it, you will actually see what's evident on the other side. The bad health, the hospital visits, the issues at the job, all of those things. Like, look past that. Maybe you're not supposed to be at that job. Maybe you're not supposed to be doing those things. Maybe you earned that health condition, and maybe it's the wake-up call for you to now take charge of your life. Maybe the disconnect that you have with your friends are not actually a disconnect, but now it's time for you to grow, or you have outgrown those people, and it's okay to do that, y'all. So just keep those things in mind. Everything that you think is bad ain't necessarily bad. And I've said it all before, but keep your friends and those that really, really show up for you and that really, really love you, keep them close. And the ones that are not showing up for you right now, don't automatically assume that just because they're not showing up for you when you think that they need you to, that they're not necessarily there for you. Check on your friends, check on your loved ones, because maybe they're going through something too, and maybe they need just as much love, just as much comfort, just as much support as you do. So peace and blessings, y'all. I love y'all with a perfect heart, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.